Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A happy new year, and I hope that all of us have enjoyed our start of the 2026. My name is Albert Nation, as usual, and I want to really appreciate that you have all been staying on the channel. New subscribers have come up, and it's been an exciting last 1 year. Moving on from lower than 200 subscribers and now heading to 600, the journey to 1000 is definitely very possible. I am glad that I threw out content related to life, leadership, politics, and even social events, things that matter to us as human beings. And many of you enjoy the content, even including sports that we were able to talk about. You have known me as a fervent hiker, mountaineer, and trekker, and I want to really tell a big thank you to each and every one of you because that is going to be our focus for this year. My personal development journey has not been without bottlenecks and challenges, but we continue to grow by identifying our purpose and our passion and focusing on the greatest things that life has to offer. So, how has your 2026 started, and how was your 2025? If you were lucky to come out alive, thank God that we are here to move on to our next destination. And I want to say that finding yourself and identifying what you're good at, your greatest opportunities, potentials, talents, and skills is the only way to hack it as we move on into the next year. Are you ready for it? That is the big question. And so thank you again for being here. And I thought I would just be able to do this video to share with us that I am okay. I'm looking forward to greater things this year. And I am so super pumped up and excited to be able to walk this journey again with each and every one of us. Remember, just one thing I keep on saying, your story is your story. It can never be anyone else's story. You experience things uniquely, you react to them as yourself, and you lose or win based on your own choices, actions, and decisions. Trust me, nothing in life is a pattern that is related to everybody else. Yes, we must learn from other people, and that is the only way to improve in every aspect of your life. But your story can never be somebody else's story. Even if you are 40 of you in a campus class, remember when you walk out of that door after graduation, everybody picks their path and moves on. Apply knowledge, improve on your skills. Some succeed, some do not. And that is just what life is all about. And so today, I am excited to bring in something that I have been working on because I realized, and as always I have said, procrastination is what breeds fear. And when you're fearful, you will never find yourself starting because you always want to be perfect. And that to me has been my biggest challenge. I keep on telling myself, I am not yet there. I don't know enough as yet. I am not yet as good as I thought I would be in one or two or three areas. And each time you keep on wasting time by wanting to be great, you find time has passed and events have overtaken each and every thought or solution, innovation or idea you thought you had. So how then do you master the art of avoiding procrastination? Simply just start. But that doesn't mean you don't need to prepare. Nope. Preparation is time bound. Action and execution is urgent. And that is what you must do. Because once you are onto it, then there's a lot that you learn as you keep going. But to want to be an abstract, perfect person, you want ideas to be perfect in your mind before you launch. Trust me, many people have gone to the cemeteries with grandiose ideas that were never launched, never executed because of inaction. So this year, it is time for action. What thoughts have you made? What ideas have you come up with? What levels do you want to get to of your project, of your business, of your innovation? What activities are you already set to run with? That is the big question. And if at some point you have dealt with procrastination and the fear of failure successfully, comment below and let us know how you dealt with it, who helped you, what books did you read, how did you change from the fear of failure to the force of success? Because we must win and we will win. Once more, thank you all so much for being here. Let's continue into 2026.
Amna,
We did
she's
this.
going up to Kilimanjaro.
We're gonna do this.
Thank you. Make it
too.
happen.
So moving forward, you know that I am a 4-time Kilimanjaro summiter, the last just being 2025. And I'm looking forward to doing it for the 5th time. And I have talked to many people and they have asked, Albert, why would you punish yourself by doing Kilimanjaro so many times? Trust me, nothing is so beautiful like being almost 6,000 meters above sea level while still on Earth. The sight at the top can never be compared to anything on the Earth's surface below. But that is the ultimate feeling. What process does it take to start from the base camp heading towards the summit? So this year, I will be introducing my lessons on the summit push principles. And what will this be all about?
Wow.
Remember, every single day we wake up to a task. We wake up to create things that we want to personally achieve. So in one way or the other, you always have an ultimate goal to an agenda that you have created, be it in health, in career, in your sporting activity, in your daily lives, speech. There is always something that you want to target to achieve. No matter how small the task is, remember the summit push principle applies in every way because you must start from the bottom, step one, and ultimately achieve your goal. The strategies that you put in place, the ideas and the action plans that you execute are all about a strategic direction. And so, when you look at everything you are doing in life as a summit push, remember, getting to the top, the ultimate pinnacle of things, that is the epitome of the greatest feeling that anybody would ever want to look at. So, mountains are a great way of exploiting and exploring many of our deepest fears. Because once you get to start to climb a mountain, your goal is to summit. And you will prepare, have the right tools, get the right team, have the greatest attitude, put your body into shape, and begin the mission. And the greatest thing about looking at life as a summiting mountains is because there will be pains. You would slide, you might slip and fall. You would walk in the snow, in the rains. It would be dark. It is rocky. You will get tired. You will get sick. There's so much that happens on the season of mountain climbing. Yes, and so life is all the same. So because when you are going to the summit, giving up is not an option. Not summiting is not an option, and it is not a great feeling, I can tell you, because it has happened to me. And I know how it feels not to reach the summit when you see it right there. Well, that is what happens to life. So each day you think you need to be a successful person, put your goals in a smart form, knowing you will start what you must finish, and you will finish what you must start. For that is the whole logic of success. And so going into 2026, how do you want to summit your mountains? What mountains have you set sight upon that you want to summit? Trust me, you must get to the top. Give yourself no option. Give yourself no alternative, and quitting is not anything that is going to be part of what you want to achieve. So have you set up a strategy for 2026? Number one, how much valuable am I going to become? What do I need to do to become a better person? Is there any baggage that I need to drop? Trust me, you must be as ruthless about your own sanity, your own health, your own growth, and your own personal development. If you have baggage, could it be things you're holding on against other people? Could it be contacts that you're keeping that do not support your growth? Could it be thoughts that do not make you a better person? Are they fears? Are they pains? Are they struggles that you have from the past? It's time to release all this. Read books, connect with people differently, go to different places, but most important, do something different. Because remember, as they say, madness is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. Where would the results come from if you're doing the same thing? So, ladies and gentlemen, what value are you adding to yourself? Number two, how intentional are you becoming about the small steps to big wins? Being intentional means when you have created your proper strategic plan, go for it. You will meet obstacles, you would be demoralized, sometimes you would win, sometimes you would lose. But be intentional. Have a smart goal that reaching the summit is the only thing that I can do. And number three, do not look back. Many times, the people around you would either encourage and inspire you to success or will keep bringing you down. Have you identified your circle? Have you identified the giants whose shoulders you're going to lean upon to fly with the eagles? Or you want to keep walking with the rats in the bushes? It's all about the size of the fight in your dream. And I want to believe that if you identify the size of your fight, then you would know who are the warriors, who are the giants that you need to be able to get you to leapfrog into what you want to achieve. That is a key objective. So be a person of value, be very, very intentional, and make sure that you progress in the direction that you need to go. Find out exactly what you need as a preparation properly to be able to get you to the destination that you intend to go. Because everyone can do it. So what are your goals? Are they clear? Are you precise about what you need to achieve? Are you ruthlessly releasing anything that does not work to your advantage? Social life is important. Social media is key. But what are you using social media for? Are you burning hours every day just browsing aimlessly? Or each time you log on to the internet, you are receiving value? Remember, if you do not know where you're going, any path will take you there. And social media can do that easily. You will move from link to link, suggestion to suggestion, and within a short time, boom, 5 to 6 hours are gone and you have achieved nothing. So be intentional about your social media and internet use, because that is where we lose it. And I know that even as we move on into this year, I will be talking more about my new podcast series, bringing in amazing guests who are going to be each talking on a summit push principle that is very specific to our core target group. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with us, looking forward to engaging even more. And I hope that as we grow, we are going to become greater and better people, because this is the only way for us to make the world a better place. So I'm looking forward to building greater relationships. I am intentional about meeting wealthy, successful people, hanging out, talking, and associating with them at the highest of all levels. So will you walk this journey with me? Are you one successful person who has listened this far and you want to be part of my team? Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate, I'm grateful, and I know that there is nothing that can stop any of us from becoming what they intentionally want to be. When we come to do a review and evaluate our success, trust me, I will be standing up to be counted. Thank you so much. If you listen to this story and it inspires your move, like, subscribe, and as usual, your comments would make a big difference when I read your thoughts and I know exactly how you have done to get to this level. Let's do it together. Let's grow together. Share with me what you're feeling and your thoughts are. God bless you. Take good care. This is Albert Nashon. See you for the 5th Kilimanjaro Summiting soon, happening in a great and in an amazing way. Climb your mountains, summit your mountains. Do not look back. We all are built for greatness. Bye bye.